Good morning. It is Friday, May 3rd, 2024. I'm back here for Daily Shakeup number 885. And today I want to talk about decisions, but perhaps a unique perspective on them. So often I'm talking to friends, to colleagues, to clients who are talking about needing to figure things out, trying to figure out, in many cases, what's the best decision or the right decision. And there's a couple of problems. And today, the part I want to focus on is how we mix up outcomes and decisions. Because too often we judge our decisions, the quality of our decisions, based upon the outcome. Did we get the outcome we wanted? Did we get an acceptable outcome? And while the outcome is relevant in terms of making future decisions, the real question is, how do we assess the decision we're making in the moment? And unfortunately, this is where we get trapped because we're trying to decide if something's the right or wrong decision or best or worst decision, whatever label we put on it. But we're trying to project into the future what the outcome's going to be. And the reality is we don't know what the outcome's going to be. Now, we may hope for certain outcomes. We may plan for certain outcomes. We may try and minimize the desired outcome, or I'm sorry, amplify the desired outcomes and what our decision is, and try and reduce the risk associated with achieving that outcome. But the fact is, it's really critical to separate our decision from the outcome. Because otherwise, you look back and say, I didn't get the outcome I wanted, therefore it was a bad decision. I don't agree with that at all. In fact, what I love, and this is imperfect, and we're not always going to get there on all decisions, especially big ones. I remember a huge career decision I made many, many, probably even decades ago now. And I was sitting with the decision and I asked myself, well, what happens if this doesn't work out? In fact, I got to the point of saying, what if it's an epic fail? What if what I'm moving towards turns out to not be what I had hoped for, or I don't achieve it? Then I said to myself, if that happens, do I still believe it was the right decision here in the moment? And the beautiful thing for me is in that situation, that decision, my answer was absolutely. It was the right decision for me, irrespective of the outcome. And that's really the best decisions we can make, because if you're trying to make a decision the best it can be based upon the outcome that's unpredictable, it's a fool's journey. So my point here on decisions is focus on the quality of the decision based upon where it's coming from. Are you clear? Are you driven by moving towards, moving away? Is there a fear-based element to this? Look, how conscious are you of the decision you're making and how it's going to fit? How committed are you? So many things. Let's assess the decision and make it. Move on, and let's pursue that desired outcome. But don't confuse your desired outcome with the quality of your decision. That's it. Have a fantastic weekend. See you next week.